Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, babies. How are you? I hope this video finds you well. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest, use your own discernment and intuition. Whenever you find it is the right time, because it is timeless. Let's get into it. I've been gone because I've been a little under the weather, so I'm back. All right. The song I got on shuffle is, I'm not doing personal readings, so I will not reach out to you in the comments saying, hey, let's chat, let's do personal readings. That's not me. Don't give that person your money, don't contact them. Or you can, just, at your own risk. The song I got on shuffle is Indestructible by Disturbed. Another mission, the powers have called me away. Another time to carry the colors again. My motivation, an oath I've sworn to defend, to win the honor of coming back home again. No explanation will matter after we begin. Unlock the dark destroyer that's buried within. My true vocation, and now my unfortunate friend, you will discover a war you're unable to win. I have you know that I've become indestructible. Determination that is incorruptible. From the other side, a terror to behold, annihilation will be unavoidable. Every broken enemy will know that your opponent had to be invincible. Take a last look around while you're alive. I am indestructible, master of war. I kind of see it as like somebody coming out of like what was supposed to like take them down, or maybe it was a setback, a challenge of some sort, whatever. But I see it as like making you even more resilient. So like, say like you experienced a setback and you're like, man, what the hell, why? This sucks. It was meant to make you more, I almost said irresistible. So that too, apparently, indestructible, more, resilient, stronger, impenetrable. Like you were affected in this way because it was part of your like prepping process for your purpose. We have the Queen of Skulls, which is the Queen of Cups. It was also teaching you to like nurture yourself and listen to your intuition through everything. The Queen of Skulls is the Queen of Cups in this deck, if I didn't say that. We have the Six of Hellfires in reverse. So that's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And that's telling me, it was teaching you to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, and see where you're over giving to things that you're not supposed to be giving to, that aren't for your highest good. Or it could be like you're over giving to a person, a job, whatever it is, and not nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Or, you felt bad, you're like, oh, well, I can't leave this person hanging, whatever. But they needed to learn their own lesson. So you were sat down in some sort of way. You experienced some sort of setback. Three of Skulls in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. So it was meant to put you in a space of like disharmony and maybe even dissatisfaction, like, man, this sucks, like, this isn't like, it was supposed to show you like, because I'm getting that it was also people around you, so it was supposed to show like the people around you where they're at, what's going on with them. Also to see how they handle, so you can see their true colors, whatever it is. And, you know, if you needed to pull your energy back, how that person, people handle that, you know, whoever's around you handle that. We have the Five of Bibles, which is the Five of Wands in this deck. So that could teach you, so that Three of Skulls in reverse with the Five of Bibles, so that can teach you, like, you know, who to toss out, and also give you that, like, motivation to be like, yeah, I don't want to be around this. I don't enjoy this. This isn't healthy for me. You know, whatever conclusion you came to with that exposure while there was, like, things not going great, you know? So you could act accordingly afterwards. That gave you the motivation to, you know, cut ties or, you know, push harder, whatever that was for you. We have the Page of Hellfires, which is the Page of Pentacles, with the Strength card. It was a lesson in strength, in resiliency, loyalty to yourself and your purpose. And also, you know, I also see it as like I don't see it like you initiated this, but it also showed like who's loyal around you. And you learned who that was, who you could depend on, who would show up for you. Ooh, too many cards. The Ace of Swords shot out, but we'll put that back in since it was too many. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool card in reverse. I want to get one more on that Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So we have the Emperor with the Ace of Bibles in reverse. So I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. There's this cycle of like needing to control, so you didn't take chances, you didn't step out of karmic cycles, and that kept you fearful, that kept you fearful, or feeling reckless, or you get to a point where you just like you stay quiet and don't do anything for so long that you end up like blowing it all up because you're like, something's got to give. Like, this gave you authority over like that habit, if that resonates for you, obviously, you know. And it doesn't have to be on like an extreme level. It could just be like you need to initiate a conversation and you don't do it, and then the thing bothers you, and then you just let it stew inside of you until you finally like blow up and you're like, I'm sick of this shit. This gave you authority over that, like the setback, whatever that is, gave you authority and like power and strength and control. Essentially, I have 444 on my clock over that, so you can finally break free of that pattern and, you know, realize when to talk, when to move, when to, you know, whatever you need to do, when to stay, when to plan. With that Emperor, it's like you learned with these setbacks and stuff, like you finally broke that karmic cycle of like holding off, or, you know, being too reckless, too foolish. And we have the Ace of Bibles in reverse to clarify that Fool. And that was just more of like like fear holding back your energy, or like making you tired, or whatever that looks like for you, where you don't initiate or step forward or take a leap of faith because something is holding you back this cycle, and that causes you to like not take the chance, not be lit up, not be motivated, not be energized, with that Ace of Bibles in reverse, which is the Ace of Wands. This helped you find authority over that. We have the Devil in reverse. So that gave you all freedom, like whatever setbacks you're experiencing right now, this is all like just preparing you and helping you free even further, release and surrender even deeper into, you know, the universe, and giving you more control over yourself, of like, and your faith. The Justice card popped out, but I was told to put it back, so. We have the Two of Hellfires in reverse, which is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to put one more on that. Or three, apparently. So we have the Ten of Skulls, which is the Ten of Cups. Word. Nice. We have the Empress. And the Nine of Skulls in reverse. So and I'm getting that there's like this balance in you with the Empress and the Emperor, and that's showing you with like these setbacks and stuff like that, where you've been, you know, maybe too in your feminine or too in your masculine, or where there's this imbalance of like where you need to exercise these energies. And this is showing you like what to drop and what to, you know, feed into with that Ten of Cups, Ten of Skulls, what makes you happy and what juices you up, what to feed, what to nurture, especially with that Empress. Because if you overindulge with that Nine of Skulls in reverse, or give too much of your like sacral energy, you're depleting yourself for nothing. Like you're not getting any return. And this setback was there to teach you that. Yeah, with the Two of Viking horns, of like, make decisions wisely where to give your energy, and you know where to block your, like, protect your energy, block yourself off. We have the Six of Viking horns, which is the Six of Swords. And this is, by doing so, you made a decision with that Two of Swords, that Two of Viking horns. You made the decision to move in the right direction out of these like shitty waters. Like, you experiencing these setbacks, whatever that was, seeing people's true colors, knowing who's loyal, who's not, or, you know, realizing you weren't being loyal to yourself. This helped you make that decision. Like, I'm seeing like maybe you're at a crossroads and you're like, I don't know, but then you're seeing like who's showing up for you, who's loyal, and you're taking them with you. You're choosing that path to go that direction. And by doing so, making that decision, that helped balance that Empress and Emperor energy. That helped balance that. Damn nap. That Justice card did come out. All right. So we have the Justice and the Eight of Skulls. You're getting rewarded, because we got the Five of Skulls at the bottom of the deck. you're getting rewarded, like scales are being balanced for sticking through that setback, and everything is coming into balance. That setback was meant to, straight up, it's just showing you like you didn't give up, you didn't walk away, you saw potential in yourself, and you're like, okay, this is happening for a reason. There's something happening. I just got to work through this. I got to figure it out. Like, you didn't just throw your hands up and I give up on life, whatever it is. You didn't just surrender to the bullshit. Like, I'm getting like there was surrendering into like the setback. You're like, well, it is what it is. I have to deal with it. There's no other way. I just have to deal with it. This sucks. I don't know why this is happening, but there's a reason for it. And having that mentality, and you're like not giving up, not throwing your hands in the air, even though it appears that you have lost, whatever, it really was just showing you who's there, who's real, who's not, and where you were depleting your energy and how to act accordingly after. And that I'm also getting with that 5 of Skulls, that 5 of Cups, is it was meant to trigger some like old grief, wounds, stuff like that, so you can finally release it and move forward. Yeah, and we have the High Priestess in reverse with the 8 of Viking horns, which is the 8 of Swords. So, and that freed you up. That the realization, the truth coming to the surface with that it's no longer a secret with the High Priestess in reverse, with the 8 of Swords in reverse, and that freed you. You saw this, the truth, these hidden secrets within yourself, or, just secrets coming to the surface about people, whatever. That freed you to be like, oh, okay, I'm good. Whatever it is, I can act accordingly. I can move through this, and I'm safe. It's like you can survive anything. And you needed to see your worth and like where you may have been, there was like an insidious place you were depleting your energy. Oh my God. I caught the card and it tore. Oh, well, this card wanted to come out. So we have Elephant. Damn, that sucks. The card tore, but while I was under the weather, I watched this like animal thing, and it was like it's interesting because elephants were on there, and the males get kicked out, the young males get kicked out of the herd, and they go like try to find their own little tribe, their own little group, and it's just like part of their rite of passage. And so like any of these trials and tribulations that you were experiencing with this elephant card, it was all meant to get you to, it's like a coming of age. Like no matter how old you are, it's a coming of age. Like it's like I said at the beginning, it's like this was all preparing you for your purpose. And like say if you had like a manifestation of a job, or I don't know, relationship, whatever it is, these things needed to happen so you could handle whatever responsibilities come with this manifestation. Also just the responsibilities that come with living your purpose. It's all part of the greater plan. And you were, with this elephant energy, you are so intelligent, and you had to use your mind, you had to use your heart, your will, you had to use all of that parts of yourself in order to get through this. And that in itself was the preparation process for you living deeper into your purpose. Man, I'm all bummed I ripped that card. It was for a reason. We have Starfish. So that is like telling me that you can like sit there and just look pretty for a minute, like regain your energy after like these setbacks, and you're like having to grind and be like, dude, will it stop? What the hell? just sit there and look pretty, like regain your energy. Let the food come to you, let the energy come to you, let the stuff come to you right now. Because you've done a lot. You've done a lot of work, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and now you can kind of just chill for a second and like catch your breath and get some beauty rest, whatever. All right, babies. I hope you have a wonderful day. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for commenting, liking, subscribing, doing all that stuff, hanging out, saying really nice things. That's nice. I appreciate it all. Thank you for being here. I love you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.